All right, Shalom.
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 Shalom. First of all, want to give all honors and glories and praises
To
to
Yahweh,
Ba'ashem,
Yahushai,
Ba'ashem,
Kakadash.
double honors and apostles and elders, a great millstone. Peace to the Akim that's doing this work on the four corners of earth. Shout out to you, Israelite foreigners, and all you rest of the brothers on the four corners of earth that's in the strength of the spiritual power of Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahushai, the water. Drop the water for that. And so, and you few awkward women that are watching and learning of the righteous brother of GMS, and also that's carrying the same doctrine of GMS that goes back to the Heavenly Father, and also go back to His Son, Yahushua, which is Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua, all praise and honor glory to Him.
That's right.
Okay, so we're pretty much gonna go into prophecy, and you want to bring out something first?
Because don't know other camps be in the prophecy like the brothers of GMS. We're the one constantly in prophecy, talking about the prophecy, and our elders is constantly talking about prophecy. Don't the other camp heads be breaking down prophecy like the elders of GMS. And they won't. And this is 2 Ezra 9:1, and he answered me, and then he said, measure thou time diligently in itself, and when thou see part of the signs past, which I have told thee before, then thou shalt well understand that it is the very same time wherein the highest will begin to visit the world which he made.
And this is the angel Uriel speaking to the prophet Esdras. All right.
And therefore shall be seen earthquake, uproar of the people in the world, and then thou shalt understand. Then thou well understand that the Most High spoke of these things from the days that was before thee, even from the beginning.
And it said the uproars of the people, man, meaning, all right, race wars, all right, because race wars are coming to the planet Earth, all right, whether you in modern day Babylon, which is America, all right, even this is the second time at the plantation I done heard co-workers speaking.
Yeah, I wanted to talk about that.
Speaking. That's why I'm bringing it out, brother. Hey, speaking about basically so-called blacks, all right, we know we're not black, those of us that are in the know, versus the so-called white people. Okay, so Jake versus Edomites, all right, and Jake talking about this at the plantation. I'm talking about actually going against the other co-workers at the plantation, all right? So even on that scale, things are brewing, right? But more importantly, we know that these things are brewing. Why? Because it was prophesied in these scriptures.
Before you get to that, I want to say something right quick. Like when, I took the bus one day, and this Edomite got on the bus and called the bus driver. He called him a nigga and shit. And so, the bus driver didn't play that shit. He hurried up for that bus over and told him, man, what the fuck you calling me? And so, then he wanted to deny the shit. And then, he told him, go ahead, get off the bus. So he didn't want to do that. So it was me, another Southern Kingdom. I told him, yeah, this dude don't want to get off the bus. And the guy was like, man, I got time for this. I got to go. I was like, yeah, I'm with you. So do I. And then the Issachar brother with the tattoo teardrop, he came in the conversation. He was cool. He was like, hey, we all get together and we can get his ass off the bus. So Northern and Southern Kingdom, we basically told him to get up off this bus. And believe me, he got his ass up off that bus. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? But that's that Northern and that Southern King coming to put together. So all Jake about to come together and this race was about to kick off.
Esau can't keep doing the shit that he's doing. The Most High is removing all the shit that he hid, from the eyes of everybody. Everything that he did is being known, not only to us, but also to these other nations, too. 2 Ezra 9:5, for like as all that is made in the world have a beginning and an end, and the end is manifest. and kind of soon, the end of this kingdom is going to come.
That's
You
right.
know, the scriptures say in this book also in 2 Ezra 6:56, Esau is the beginning, and Jacob, no, Esau is the end, and Jacob is the beginning of the world to come.
That's right.
And as soon as they come down, it's going to be our kingdom.
That's
Kind,
right.
and that's Second Ezra chapter 6, 7 through 9.
Kind.
All right.
Go ahead.
Kind, this is Second Ezra chapter 6, verses 7. Then answered I and said, what shall be the parting asunder of the times? All right. And when shall the end of the first and the beginning of it that followeth? All right. So this is the prophet Ezra asking the angel Uriel this question. All right. And he answered unto me from Abraham unto Isaac, when Jacob and Esau were born of him, Jacob's hand held first the heel of Esau, all right, representing taking down the power, because we know in the book of St. Matthew, Salaki is the book of Genesis, chapter 25, it says that Jacob grabbed Esau's heel, all right, and it says that the elder, which the elder is Esau, shall serve the younger, all right?
That's right.
So continuing on, in verse 9, for Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth.
I got the book of Matthew, chapter 24, verse 7. For nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom. There shall be famines and pestilence and earthquakes in devouring diverse places and kind, because like it was prophesied thousands of years ago. Okay, because you know that this was gonna happen. You know, can one of y'all get Obadiah right quick?
Khan, I'm in Obadiah.
Go ahead.
Khan, this is the book of Obadiah, chapter. Well, it's only one chapter.
Yeah, but it's a hell of a one book.
I was right, brother. Verses. I'm gonna start at verse 16. All right. Well, no, you know what? I'm gonna start at verse 15. For the day of the Lord Yahweh is near upon all the heathen. As thou hast done, it shall be done unto thee. Thy reward shall return upon thy own head. All right. And the reward don't always mean something good. All right. But a reward is what you got coming to you.
Shoot, being visited, that's not always a good thing neither.
Kind. Right. Continue on in verse 16. For as ye have drunk upon my holy mountain, so, and that's talking about the Israelites. We drunk that cup of slavery, all right?
Kind.
So shall all the heathen drink continually, all right? Because you're going to drink all you, hey, the top heathen nation is the so-called white man, woman, and child, which are the Edomites. But all you heathen nations, Salakia, are going into captivity, because we've all been oppressed under y'all at some point in time, all right, throughout history. Continuing on, yeah, they shall drink and they shall swallow down, and they shall be as though they had not been. But upon Mount Zion shall be delivered, and there shall be holiness, and the house of Jacob shall possess their possession. So we're gonna take what you Edomites took from us and more from y'all, all right?
That's right.
Here's the point, verse 18. And the house of Jacob shall be a fire, and the house of Joseph a flame. Now, that house of Joseph is representing the northern kingdom, who we call the so-called Latinos, Hispanics, the so-called Native Americans / Seminole Indians. And that house, it says here, the house of Jacob, and that Jacob is representing the southern kingdom, the so-called Negro tribes, all right? So continuing on, and they shall kindle in them and devour them, and there shall not be any remaining in the house of Esau, for the Lord Yahweh has spoken it. So that's the ultimate genocide, all right? That's the ultimate race war.
Come.
All right? Yeah, but that's, you argue that.
Let me get this out the way right quick. Then you'll be next up the bat. Book of Ezekiel, chapter 25. It's going to be a long one. 25 from 11 all the way to 14. And I will execute judgment upon Moab and thou shalt know thy
Where did you start at?
11.
Okay.
I'll say it again.
You got okay. Go ahead. I got
And
you.
I will execute
yeah.
judgments upon Moab, and they shall know that I am the Lord.
That's right.
And before I go the rest on down, because you got Moab, they in the hood, they in the ghetto, rather it's a Chinese place or anywhere where Jake is at. They call the Israelite woman a black bitch for stealing, or if she stole something, or she get her ass whooped, and she's stupid enough to go back. But make a long story short about that, they're gonna get their judgment. When you go into Zechariah chapter 2:8, touch the apple of my eye.
Kind, bro. I think 2 or 3. Yeah.
Kind.
Touch not my anointing.
Oh, that's the apple of my eye.
Kind.
It's the same thing. Same thing.
Kind. Yeah.
But Moab is going to get their judgment, but mainly Esau's going to get it too. And which I'm about to go into next on 12. Thus shall the Lord.
Thus saith.
Let me start over.
Kind.
Thus
saith
the Lord Yahweh, because that Edom had dealt against the house of Judah by taking vengeance, and had greatly offended and revenged himself upon them. God. So that's telling you that's gonna go down, and because even the scriptures tell you who's innocent. Because you might say innocent. You've been killing the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. You can even check out the lynchings of rather Northern Kingdom or Southern Kingdom.
Yeah.
So that proves that they were Israelites. What are you about to say,
Oh no, I was gonna say. I believe also in verse. Salaki, not verse, but it says. Chapter 35. It says that Edom, roughly paraphrasing, had a perpetual hatred against us Israelites. All right.
Yeah.
So, like the brother Dawah just read right here, it says, by taking vengeance and have greatly offended and revenged himself upon them. That's talking about you Edomites. What you did to us Israelites. All right. You selling your birthright, and I said sell. We didn't steal it from you. You sold it to us. All right. You have been perpetually had a hatred against us. You got it, Salaki. You got it.
Yeah, he sold his birthright for some unclean meat.
Come.
So that lets you know you Edomites are the wicked.
Well, it was uncooked meat. It was clean meat because Jacob was cooking it, but it wasn't finished.
It still have blood in it. Yeah. And to this day, y'all so-called Edomites can't eat a meal unless it be bloody.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. They can't eat a well-done steak.
Because they consider how we cook our food is overcooked.
They gotta have some blood in it. They gotta see some blood in it. And to me, if I see some chicken and I see the fucking vein in a damn chicken thigh or a leg, I ain't eating it.
Hey, that's the scripture says, since thou hast not hated blood, blood shall pursue thee. They don't hate blood. They love, but they vampires.
Next one, 13. Therefore, thus shall the Lord, thus saith the Lord, Yahweh, I will also stretch out my hand upon Edom, and will cut off man and beast from it, and I will make it desolate from 10 men, and that of they that what's this? Dedan shall fall by the sword.
These were prominent places back in the day where Edomites dwelt. All right, Teman and Dedan. You got it right.
And the last one, and I will let my vengeance upon Edom, but the hand of my people Israel, and they shall do in Edom according to my anger.
Right, so the Heavenly Father gonna use the Israelites, all right, the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and the Native Americans to carry out His vengeance, man. Hey, you know what? That say a lot. It says according to my anger and according to my fury. It ain't us. Hey, shoot. And the scripture say, "Thy heart," which the word "heart" goes back to the Hebrew word "lab," meaning our mind shall meditate terrors. Hey, we meditate terrors on you. All you heathens, but it ain't.
And it's every day too. It ain't one day.
Hey, and it ain't. Hey, and it don't compare. Whatever we can imagine and think of, it don't compare to what the Heavenly Father, how about Shema Shai, got in store for y'all and gonna use us for.
That's right.
Oh, you Salaki, you got it.
I'm just trying to finish up here.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, and accordingly to my fury. And they shall know my vengeance saith the Lord Yahweh. Because no indeed goes unpunished.
That's right.
Okay?
You reap what you sow.
That's right.
Oh, that's a whole nother video. That Colossians 3:25.
Yeah.
James, 2:13.
Mm-hmm.
That's a video. Hey.
You brothers go ahead and get your
okay, Khan, this is the book of Ecclesiasticus, also known as Sirach, chapter 10 and verse 8. Because of unrighteous dealings, injuries, and riches got by deceit, the kingdom is translated from one people to another. So, hey, Khan, going back to that second Ezra 6, 7 through 9, hey, this kingdom is going to be translated back to the Israelites for everlasting possession.
That's right.
But you brothers got it, because I know your camera.
Looking for the scripture right quick, because hey, it's only perfect that according to the Most High that everything that you did to us, we're going to do it right back to you.
Oh, I got a scripture right quick before you get that. I gotta get this out. Book of Sirach, chapter 12 and 10. Never trust thy enemy, for like as iron rust, so is his wickedness. And so this there's multiple reasons why they took this book out, because you can't have Christianity you can't have apocrypha in it, because this is tell you don't trust your enemies. Okay, rather it's the Edomites, the 2/3, or anybody else. So this proves even more that the Lord is racist. Okay.
Khan, you still looking for a scripture?
I'll
get one real quick, man.
Okay, go ahead.
To back the brother up.
I got it.
Okay, bring it out, brother.
Oh, go ahead. Go ahead and get yours.
Okay, this is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 32 and verse 8. When the Most High Yahweh divided to the nations their inheritance, when he separated the sons of Adam, because all people come from Adam, he set the bounds of the people according to the number of the children of Israel, for the Lord's portion is his people. Jacob is the lot of his inheritance, and that goes back to Jeremiah chapter 51, Jeremiah chapter 10. All right, but the Lord, he separated the nations. All right, so the Heavenly Father, Yahweh Shem Yahushai, is the ultimate racist. He's the ultimate warrior. All right, but you got it.
All y'all nations is going to drink up the cup of slavery. We was made to serve up under you at one point in time during history. So all of y'all gonna have to serve under us, and we're gonna deal justly with you according to the Most High anger and His indignation. And our mind is gonna be like perfect, because the Most High is gonna put His Spirit and His law, statutes, and commandments in our heart, and we're gonna deal with you righteously like that. But this is Jeremiah 25. And and 27, therefore thou say unto them, thus saith the Lord, the Most High of hosts, the power of Israel, drink ye and be drunken, spew and fall, rise no more, because of the sword which I will send among you. And ye shall be, and it shall be, if they refuse to take up the cup that at thy hand to drink, then thou shalt say unto them, thus saith the Almighty power of hosts, ye shall certainly drink. For lo, I will begin to bring evil on the city which is called by my name, and ye shall be utterly. Should you be utterly unpunished, ye shall not be unpunished, for I will call for the sword upon all the inhabitants of all the earth, saith the Most High of hosts. And therefore prophesy thou against them all these words, and say unto them, the Most High shall roar from on high, and utter his voice from his holy habitation, and he shall mightily war his habitation, and he shall give a shout, as that they tread the grapes against all the inhabitants of the earth. And captivity is coming to all of y'all.
That's right.
Every last one of y'all heathen nations and the wicked, captivity is coming to your direction. When Yahweh Shem shall return, the scripture said that the tribes of the earth is going to mourn.
That's right.
You know, they ain't gonna be these kings of this earth. They ain't gonna be happy to see Yahweh Shem Yahushua.
That's right. They're gonna be scared.
No, they're gonna try to fight him.
Yeah.
Man, they're gonna cower like it's saying. I think it's Jeremiah or Ezekiel. They are like a woman in travail.
Kind of. Okay. Go ahead and finish that off of 2nd Ezra chapter 6. And we're going to a different meaning on this one, all the way to 51, all the way to 56.
Okay, Khan, this is the book of 2nd Ezra, chapter 6, verse 51. Unto Enoch thou gavest one part which was dried up, the third day that he should dwell in the same part, wherein are 1,000 hills. But unto Leviathan thou gavest the seventh part, namely the moist, and hast kept him to be devoured, of whom thou wilt and when. Upon the 6th day thou gavest commandment unto the earth, that before thee it should bring forth beasts, cattle, and creepy things. And after these, Adam also, whom thou madest Lord of all thy creatures, of him come we all, and the people also whom thou hast chosen. All this have I spoken before thee, O Lord, because thou madest the world for our sakes.
God.
You got it, brother.
Because, you know, they think the Most High loves everybody. This wacky-tacky Christians have you thinking that God loves everybody. But when the brother keep reading, you clearly understand the reason why they don't bring this book out when they're in church, or they excluded it from the Catholic Bible. Because this book right here said otherwise, that God don't love all these other nations.
That's right.
Keep reading, brother.
Verse 56. As for the other people, which also come of Adam, thou hast said that they are nothing, but be like unto spittle, and hast likened the abundance of them unto a drop that falleth from a vessel.
That's right, because Yahushua, that was Yahushua, Adam. So Yahushua created all this.
That's right.
So really, he was chosen from the beginning. Okay? And the people is going to rule right with him. Of that 144,001/3.
Joint heirs, as it's spoken of in the book of Romans chapter 8.
Okay. And the 12 disciples. God.
And
they are the elect. They are part of the elect.
Good job, brother.
He's not the God of everybody.
God, did you have one more?
I got one more. I got one more.
Yeah, you're going to finish off, Pop.
This is Job 2 and 26. Ye shall eat plenty and be satisfied, and praise the name the Most High, your power, and he have dealt wondrously with you, and my people shall never be ashamed. The so-called Afro-Americans, so-called Latinos, and so-called Native Americans and Israelite foreigners scattered abroad the four corners of the earth. And it shall come to pass after that I will pour, no, it will come, and you should know that I am in the midst of Israel, and that I am the Most High, your power, and none else. He's not the God of everybody, and my people shall never be ashamed.
Mm-hmm.
And after that, it shall come to pass. After that, I will pour my spirit upon all flesh, and your sons and daughters shall prophesy, and old men shall dream dreams, and young men shall see visions. And also upon the servants and upon the handmaids in those days I will pour out my spirit, and I will show wonders in heaven and in earth, and blood and fire and pillars of smoke. And people are freaking out, losing their minds when they see they have dreams. A couple weeks ago, it was a lady. She had a dream about Jehovah Shem Yahshua returning, and she was freaking out about that. A couple months back. Okay, kind of. A couple months ago, it was a little girl, and she was saying, he's coming, and she couldn't stop crying. You know, hey, coming soon, Jehovah Shem Yahshua is going to return.
That's
and
right.
He's not going to be happy with all you heathen nations.
That's
He's
right.
coming to make war. He's not coming to be nice. He's coming to destroy and conquer. So, hey, with that said, hey, all praises to
Yahweh,
Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem,
Rakakadash.
Double honors and blessings to the Apostle Elder GMS that taught us the truth. And Shalom to the Akim that's teaching this truth with sincerity and has in your life daily. Shalom.
Shalom.
And above.
Kwam Bakia.
Kwam Bakia.
Shalom.
Shalom.